You're watching Fugitive Redeye, and welcome to another Redeye Responds. This one is a video I saw a long time ago, and it really pissed me off. This is the most rage-inducing video I saw at the time. It's from 8 years ago, February 10th, 2018. It's from a channel called Rod Studios. And I won't spoil it for those of you watching now, so let's just dive in. But trust me, pissed me off. So the concept is he's going to live in the 2000s for a week. Let's see how that goes.
In the past...
Also, he says early 2000s, but the cutoff he gives is like 2005, which would be like the mid-2000s. I guess fair enough. Well, actually, is that even the cutoff? Let's find out. It's been a while since I've seen this.
People would always look forward to the future. People would always speculate what's gonna happen. But now that we've entered a future, I see a lot of people looking back. Nostalgia seems to be a very big thing, even in people who have never experienced that decade. So I was curious to see what would happen if I lived in one of these decades for a week. And what better place to start than the one that I started in, the early 2000s.
This guy's in the spectrum.
Oh yeah, clearly. Dude, those fucking iMac gumdrops we had in my school computer lab, that's how I first played Nanosaur and Bugdum.
The early 2000s is fairly historical. There was a lot of big stuff that happened. We got a new president for the new millennium, we got new technology, and we had some rather sad times. For video games, this was also a huge change. We had a brand new brand.
Why the fuck is saying we had a new president, like, a monumental thing? Every decade has that?
Well, what he said was we have a new president, we have new technology, and then we had something bad happen.
It describes like, literally every decade, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, it describes all time forever.
Yeah.
And enter the console industry, and we had an old one leave. We saw the PlayStation 2 just explode, and we even saw Nintendo explode in their own way as well. For movies, this was the rise of animation, and this was when we had a lot of grand animations, classics.
Complete tangent, but you guys ever play the Finding Nemo PS2 game?
Yes, it's insane. Like, you remember the part where you're getting chased by Bruce?
Yep, in the submarine.
Yeah, and you have to dodge. Don't you have to, like, dodge landmines and shit?
Yes, it's fucking cool. And it's really tough.
Fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I am so proud that I was able to grow up as a little kid, being able to watch these movies pump out one by one. So now I'm going to remove all of the new consoles.
I do feel kind of blessed that I was able to watch.
Yeah, we grew up when Pixar didn't suck.
No, we really did. I do feel blessed for that.
Yeah. There's a lot of good shit that happened. Like, again, I am very much pro, the past is better. Like, living in the wrong generation is something that a lot of LARPy fucking Zoomers say. Right, but I do think that, things were obviously better, and I don't blame them for wanting that. It's just the framing is like, it's like almost, it's not a virtue signal, it's a nostalgia signal,
And all that stuff, and I'm gonna go as far as to replace my TV with this old TV. Now you may be asking, why is this CRT rocking those speakers at the bottom? And that's because it's a karaoke TV. It's the only CRT that I have.
That's a cool fucking TV, though.
Yes, it is a CRT, so it checks out. And that was not a reference to this meme.
Like, it's fucking tiny, but it's cool.
Without further ado, let's begin.
Mine's a little bigger than
that would have been the case, but there's just one problem. I thought that I would learn how much we've changed while making this video, but I've realized that the video itself taught me how much we've changed. So the entire experiment was that I was not going to use anything after 2005 for one whole week. I was going to turn off data for my phone, use an old laptop, use consoles of the day, and I thought that that would be a pretty interesting video. But then reality...
But again, there was a culture to it where you would go outside, you would go to play... Like, you would do different things than just fucking play games and watch movies.
Yeah.
Like, all he's doing is consuming media.
You sit inside all day, man.
Yeah.
It hit me over the days, and I'll just let it play out. Alright guys, so, the first night, I'm gonna have to take, these posters for obvious reasons. We have the handhelds.
He's clearly filming this on his smartphone.
This stuff.
But he turned the data off.
Handhelds, PS2, the Xbox, the GameCube. So
he should have got an old shitty digital camera from the era. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree,
let's see if I become insane.
He's already kind of going back on his
Because some
word.
people think that, you know, you can't live
Like,
without
I
could
honestly...
easily do this.
Go ahead.
I could easily do this video for real. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I could tolerate using the phone as a camera if it wasn't for the way this video ends, which I've already spoiled for YouTube, but I won't spoil for YouTube.
the necessities that we have today. I don't know. This is going to be interesting.
Again, the necessities that we have today, as if you need fucking internet and social media and all this shit.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so it's day one. I booted up the computer. I'm gonna set up MySpace for the first time. I've actually never used it before. So yeah, I'm kind of getting that vibe that I miss social media a little bit, but yeah, nothing major yet. Just so as you can hear from the high-pitched noise
5
that
minutes in, man,
Yeah.
I really miss social.
Right, I know, so
Can't
fucking
relate.
stupid. Like, yeah, cannot relate. I fucking despise social media.
CRT
Yeah,
TVs
like-
make. Yeah, it's on. Oh, that sounds so good. I love it. Yes. I love you. Alright, I think that MySpace is just so advanced that the computer just doesn't understand, I guess.
Again, he's gonna try and set up a MySpace account. Because granted, to be fair, MySpace is like old school fucking social media, but it's like using an account now would still kind of defeat the purpose, would it not? Because you'd be interacting with people not doing this whole LARP you're doing.
You really just have to not use the fucking internet.
Yeah.
Let's be
I have
honest.
no
You
idea.
just can't use
Oh,
the
but
internet.
the
Yeah, because back then you'd also have fucking dial-up and shit like that. Like, just using an old laptop isn't the full experience. You'd have, like, dial-up
you're
or,
not
like,
going
early
to get
broadband.
Right, yeah, you're not going to get the authenticity. Yeah, use an old PC, but just don't use the internet. That's basically what you would do.
website, yeah, that works perfect. Yeah. It totally loads the images and everything. I can sign in. Yeah. For those of you that don't know, on older Dell computers, they would basically advertise themselves sort of like on Macs when you open up Safari. I believe it still happens that...
What's this screen that the laptop's hooked up
It'll take
to?
you to the Apple Store. It's the old Google
Because,
layout, except it has the new logo. Also, I bet some of you will remember
It's
those
not-
days when
It's not a CRT, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's this screen that he has externally hooked up to the computer, that's not from 2005 or older, right?
type something
No.
and it would be really, really delayed if you had a cheaper computer. I think what happened is just mentally, I'm so used to just a fast computer that this looks so slow. But back in the day, I remember, yeah, I was a little bit, impatient, but now it's a little bit more annoying because my brain is so adapted to this faster technology. I soon came to a realization that even using websites that were used back in those times didn't work. And that's mostly because those websites were updated, so now Windows XP is just really confused. The only thing that I've seen work is the default Dell website that you'll be sent to when you open Internet Explorer and Google.
Well, maybe just stop trying to fucking do the internet and just do the other shit and, like, maybe actually commit to it and do more than just, oh, I bought these movies and games from the time. There you go.
I'm
finished watching The
feeding
Terminal with
social
Tom
media
Hanks.
and
Yeah, I'm gonna call
internet.
it a
Yeah,
day.
he's Jonesing, man.
Need it.
Oh yeah, he basically just watches a bunch of Tom Hanks movies from the time, by the way.
Let's see what happens tomorrow. For 2003 or 2004, this is pretty good. I mean, I suck at racing, so I didn't really film much today.
I like how he's
because
like,
there
for
wasn't really
2003 or 2004, this is good. It's like, yeah, that was a good era.
much to film. It was basically the same activities and stuff to do, and also I was busy doing a PowerPoint. But this made me come to a realization. This experiment has taught me something, and this is only day 3, that addiction is very powerful. Now, there's nothing wrong at all with being addicted to social media, and
I disagree! Could not disagree more! See, you see why this video pissed me off? Like, that statement right there, I think, is when I initially left the dislike all those years ago. Because I'm like, what? Like, excuse me?
Rewind. Alright. Rewind that back about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And then press play and just let it play, and then play a little after he says it, okay?
Yeah.
this experiment has taught me something, and this is only day 3, that addiction is very powerful. Now, there's nothing wrong at all with being addicted to social media and all of that other stuff that we always use.
What?
That's the most insane fucking statement. What do you mean there's nothing wrong with that?
Yeah.
What has anybody else checked him on that?
Right? Now, I'm sure the comments, let's see. There's nothing wrong with being addicted to social media. That's a problem right there. There's nothing wrong with being addicted to social media. Dude, that's the first step to curing addiction, is admitting that you have a problem. You have a problem. Title should be, I played PS2 for a week. Video should be titled, I played video games from the early 2000s for a week.
Yeah, this motherfucker is, like, essentially doing the equivalent of, like, there's nothing wrong with having a heroin addiction.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. And then, like, it shows him, like, really wanting to shoot up heroin. You know, like, I just want this. I want the heroin. I want the heroin. It's just fucking cope. It's just maximum level cope.
There's nothing wrong with being addicted to social media. That's what smokers say about their addiction, too. Smokers say drinking is worse. Drinkers say drugs are worse, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Really thirsty right now.
I'm feeling really thirsty for water.
Bunkering yourself with old technology and stuff is nowhere near being representative to living during a whole decade. What the fuck? Yeah. Anyway, as you can see, a lot of the comments are pointing out the obvious problems with this video.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue.
Some people try to paint it like it's a terrible thing when it's not.
What the fuck? Just more doubling down on fucking self-justification. Some people try to paint it like it's a terrible thing, but it's not. Fuck you.
Smokers and those types of people have it a lot worse. Thing when it's not. Smokers and those types of people have it a lot worse. And for them, they can't put it down. But I have...
This motherfucker is saying for them they can't put it down. This nigga lasted 3 fucking days here.
I can't put down the gram. I can't put down the gram.
He literally was like, yeah, like 5 minutes in, I already was missing social media. I was fiending for it. I'm jonesing for it.
Yeah. I've realized I've been feeling more anxious and depressed because I can't use it, because my brain is saying, hey, there might be someone that's trying to talk to you. And this is completely normal. This can happen to anyone who has, like, the feeling of cravings. Imagine...
Again, he's defending this like this is a good and normal thing, like it's healthy in his head, which is fucked.
He's
you weren't allowed to
like
go...
the guy that defended fucking cuties, man. Like that, he has as much ground as that guy.
Yeah, that one fuck Mr. Girl or whatever, the guy with the glasses. Yeah.
To a
He
restaurant
literally
that you
has as
always
much
like
ground to stand on as that with this stupid fucking argument.
Yeah.
to go
I mean,
to for
very different argument, but yeah, about as much ground.
a long time. So just to give some science behind
That
it,
was
the
probably
reason
not
that we
the best
have
one to
cravings
use, the first one I thought of.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, again, that's way worse of a thing to defend than social media addiction, although social media addiction is not good to defend.
Yeah, no,
and
it pales in
addiction
comparison, but still.
Yeah.
is because of something called dopamine. Some of you may already know about this, but for those that don't know, dopamine is this molecule that goes into your brain, and it basically gives it a positive feeling. This is felt the most when you... So because I'm not doing what makes me happy,
You know that's why they call it dope, right?
I think you can connect the dots already.
That's why I call you dopey.
So today's day 4, and this is when I realized something. I can't do 7 days of the exact same content. Recording the same thing again and again, playing on the console, complaining that the internet's not working, watching a Tom Hanks movie from the early 2000s. So what happened if in the past we were able to do all this stuff? Well, one of the main reasons is because
Like,
of
this guy is so fucking pathetic.
how humans adapt to stuff. I've become so adept to using a smartphone that I can't imagine a world without one. I thought I could, because there was a point in time when I didn't actually have a smartphone for a couple months. All I had was...
I can't imagine a world without heroin, and that's totally normal.
my computer. I had an old phone, but it only connected to the internet. It's also because we weren't really at home that much. We were out playing with friends. All
Yeah,
that stuff.
exactly, and you didn't do any of that shit for this video, you idiot. You're like, yeah, I tried living in the early 2000s, but didn't actually do any of the shit we did in the early 2000s.
And that's something that just went right over my head. In the modern day, at least for me personally, I'm so used to being mostly at home that I didn't really think about that. I forgot about the times when I would go outside with my friends, but those days are sort of over, at least.
You could have at least tried to do some facsimile of that. Like, come on!
Yeah.
I'm 15. I'm 15.
Convince
I'm
your
having a
friends
midlife
to
crisis,
also
man.
live in the 2000s, you know, and then all of you guys do the same shit. That's fucking cool.
For me.
Yeah.
And the thing is that people don't really go out together anymore like
If
they...
I had a friend that hit me up and said, hey man, I want to try this, like, living in the 2000s thing again, do you think we could try that? Provided I was able to, because I didn't have some other shit I had to do, I would be all for giving it a go and actually going and socializing with this friend. Because that's the way you do it, is you get a friend to be like, hey man,
Yeah.
you actually do that. You actually try to fucking recreate the experience.
Yeah, that would be awesome, actually. And I think that would be easy to do.
Yeah.
For, like, a long period of time.
Well, I'll tell you this. Not this house, but the one I lived in before. Do you know what the first thing I had set up in that house was?
What?
My
What's that?
my VCR and my original Xbox.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's that's all I had set up for like the first week we moved into that house. Because we hadn't brought everything over yet and wasn't unpacked.
Yeah.
It used to.
And the second night in that new house, we hooked up all of our original Xboxes together and had a fucking Halo 2 LAN party like back in the day.
Oh, wow, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
People used to be a daily thing where a friend would come over to a house to play video games or just to talk. That would really be the interesting thing. That was before social media really was a big part of our life. We like to communicate, and it's something that we do need. I don't think that...
See, again, he's acting like, it's something that we do need. I mean, communicating doesn't have to be through fucking social media. Like, come the fuck on.
Social media is a bad thing because we need to
go back.
We need. I don't
He's
think
making
that's
up these, like,
He says
false realities.
he says he doesn't think that social media is a bad thing.
social media is a bad thing because we need to be connected to communicate.
No, we fucking don't. Like, even if you're remote, there's a thing called a phone number that your same smartphone has, where you can text. And
Yeah.
again, if you really
That's what
wanted
we
to
used to
commit to
do.
the LARP, you should have got a fucking old Nokia phone and thrown your phone's SIM card in it for the week. That's what you should have done.
Get a fucking Boost Mobile. Get, like, remember those
Get one of those-
walkie-talkie phones?
Oh, hell yeah, there you go.
Was it Chert Mobile?
Yeah, this
Is that
guy,
what it's called?
I think so. This guy didn't really commit
Yeah,
at all.
fucking one of those.
We
Yeah,
need
he
someone
didn't-
to talk to. Is it
he
sometimes
didn't care
distracting?
about it. He just wanted
Yeah.
to milk content.
Pretty much.
Is it sometimes bad? Yes. And for this series, well, clearly it's not going to continue. This will be the only episode ever made. So if you'd like to make a meme saying how this series entered the Red Ring of Death, be my guest, but I just did it, so you don't
Like
have
you
to
said, clearly on the spectrum. Listen to his voice.
worry about that. So in my opinion, though, this wasn't really a waste of time. Of course, I didn't get to do anything for like a week. I didn't get to talk to people.
It wasn't a week. It was fucking
Whoa.
3 or 4 days.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
didn't
get
last
to
the whole week.
live a
You said you
modern day
couldn't.
lifestyle, but it really showed me how we have some really cool stuff nowadays, and sometimes, at least for me, I take it for granted, like it's just a toothbrush. If this
Like
video
heroin.
disappoints you, then I don't blame you. It disappoints me as well. But there's only one way to really attempt something, and that is to attempt it. I gave it a
nothing
shot,
wrong with
and
that.
clearly it doesn't work. The
You
only
didn't give it a fucking shot, retard.
way to really know if something works is to test it out. There's no other way. And that's just life.
guy's one of
Sometimes
those
you're gonna
types of
have
people
good
that,
stuff, sometimes you're
who
not gonna have good
self-deprecate
stuff. This was
to
just the
deflect
not
any
good
kind of
stuff.
criticism.
This potential
Yeah.
series would have been living in the 80s, living in the late 2000s, living in the 90s. It was just an idea that didn't really work. It looked good on paper, but when it came into reality, it It didn't click.
Again, he's acting like he was held back by something, but no, you literally just gave up because you're a bitch.
Yeah, you're a bitch ass.
If I played it off like it was interesting,
Retard.
would I get views?
Your brain's
Absolutely. I'm gonna be honest, like every YouTuber that I've seen has, and I guarantee you if this was called Living in the Early 2000s, it would get a lot more views than me saying how I can't live in the 2000s, and also the video would be like at least 25 minutes long and not.
I'm gonna be honest, like every YouTuber I've seen, like his phrasing's weird. Like it took me a second to realize what he was saying. I thought he was saying every YouTuber was honest, but he's like I think he's trying to say that the way they do it is disingenuous. But no, you're just fucking stupid
And weak.
Not 10 minutes.
You're weak.
and weak. Yes.
I've spent
Yes.
2 weeks on this, so I can't really turn back.
Okay,
It's
I
better for me to just post this to show how I've made a mistake. There is an extent to me that does care about views. That's why people upload stuff to YouTube, because they want attention. Because they want to entertain people and inform
51K
people and
likes,
do
by the
whatever
way.
their mission is
Yeah.
that's positive. It just depends on what type of attention. And
You know, a new thing I noticed, little tangent as well, but YouTube on mobile doesn't show the like counter visible anymore. It's just the thumbs up, and it's just like the dislike.
What?
I noticed that when I was watching fucking... I don't remember what I was watching. I was watching some fucking gameplay video. I think it was like a Fallout video or something before I went to work. And I noticed that there was no likes or... and then I checked a bunch of other videos, and sure enough, it's just a thing on mobile now. I don't know if it's a thing that they're testing and rolling out, but fucking stupid. Fuck this site sometimes. I mean, jeez.
that kind of goes back to what I was saying about social media and how we use it, because YouTube is like a tool. Some people will use it for clickbait, some people will actually use it the way it's supposed to be. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Aw, here it goes.
Fucking idiot.
Damn, that was
Fucking
you
suck.
think that's bad? It's the 90s you're talking about with the Keenan and Kel.
Right?
The
God,
90s
imagine
challenge.
living in the 90s? What? They don't even have
Yeah, that was-
PS2? What the?
That's impossible.
This was utter shit,
I
boy.
can't even use
Tom
a
Hanks
computer with modern gaming. No way. I need my modern gaming. I need my modern game. I need my TikTok. I need my doom scrolling.
I can't put down the scroll. I can't put down the scroll. I can't put down the phone. I can't put down the phone.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah. All right. I guess that's it. Yeah, like you can see why this video pissed me off so much, though.
Yeah, obviously it pissed me off too. He's
Yeah.
a fucking idiot. He's disingenuine. He didn't actually do the challenge, and the takeaway that he had was that technology good, new technology good, old technology bad,
And addiction good.
social
That's the other
media
one. Yeah.
addiction's good. Yeah, being addicted to it mainly is awesome. It's like he was hyping it up.
What a fucking
Like
crazy
you want to be addicted.
Anyway.
We need
Remember
to
he,
communicate. People gotta eat.
Remember
Anyway.
the part where he broke it down and he's talking about dopamine?
Yeah.
The science?
Mm-hmm.
There's this little thing called dopamine.
Yeah, the
The
benefits.
only thing that gives me pleasure.
Yeah, he's like, this is the benefit of addiction, okay, guys? This is why I like being addicted.
Yeah.
The dopamine.
Seriously. Fucking...
Think about it.
Anyway, any other comments, or am I good to end the video?
No, this guy's a fucking idiot. That's my only last comment. I just
All right.
don't like this video. It's bad.
Yeah, it's real bad. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. Toodles!